Hi, this is your girl Foxy Wilma, and I haven't made a video in a while, but I'm gonna give a real quick update, and then I'm gonna get into the topic that I'm gonna talk about for this video. So my update is that I'm now 4 weeks out of the Teen Collegiate Masters National Championships in Pittsburgh, PA on July the 19th. I have registered for my competition, so I'm gonna be in Class D, Women's Physique, 5, 6 and over class. So you know, basically a month out of that competition, and I'm excited. But the reason why I'm here to make this video is basically because I have something that I want to discuss, talk about, vent my frustrations over, and just put my opinion out there. Now, the latest situation with how can I say this? The idiocy of the Trump administration. Yes, it doesn't cease to amaze me how idiotic this administration goes about, doing what it does. And so I'm going to talk about the hot topic that's going on now. The situation with the Trump administration of separating immigrant families at the border. Basically taking children from parents. Basically kidnapping children. That's what we're going to call it, kidnapping children, and putting them in detention centers. And someone like Laura Ingraham off of that idiotic channel, I'll say network, Fox News, that idiotic place, saying that they were putting summer camps. Now, I've been to a summer camp before, and a summer camp doesn't look like that. It doesn't look like that. But I'm not surprised. I am not surprised by this at all, because this individual, Donald Trump, is a racist, is a jackass, and he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Now, I understand that we can't have everybody coming into this country. I understand that. But there is a process of getting into this country, and saying that all Mexicans are murderers, and saying that all Mexicans are MS-13, and saying that all children might be helping criminals get over here, is just a flat out lie. It is a lie. And if you believe something like that, you are an ignoramus. Plain and simple. You are an ignoramus. So, come and find out, the numbers of the children that have been separated, it's still around 2,047, and they haven't been reunited yet. After this idiot signed some paperless executive order saying there should be no more separation of children from their parents. Oh, but this administration can't seem to figure out how to reunite these families. So now we have a federal judge basically putting out orders saying these families need to be reunited within 30 days. And the administration still can't get their act together. Oh, but I'm not surprised by that, because let's see, this administration is using these children as a hostage. They're using the children as a hostage to get funding for that idiot idea of a wall. That is just a batshit stupidest idea I ever heard. Oh, we're gonna put up a wall. We're gonna fortify the country, and this country is supposed to be a place of immigrants. But let me see. Some people might not like what's gonna come out of my mouth next, but I'm just gonna put it out there. Some of you people who are on the extreme right think, oh, we just need to shut down all the borders and everything and not let no one in. How you how you think the economy works? Like, we trade with other countries to, like, you know, help our economy go on. And then I can talk about those tariffs that this idiot Trump put in place. I can talk about that, but I'm not going to talk about that, because I would be here all day with that too. So I'm just going to focus on this whole, like, you know, taking children away from their parents at the border. I mean, should have kept the children together with their parents and, like, you know, prosecute them together. At least, you know, be civil and humane about it. But, oh, y'all want to rip children from their mamas. And be like, oh, well, you know, they never should have came in the first place. Some of you people, I can't believe, like, some of you people just are, like, just way out there. Like, the problem some of y'all have is, like, y'all refuse to put your feet into someone else's way of seeing things. You refuse to do it. You refuse to do it because I'll put it like this. You ain't even gotta have children to be upset about this situation. This ain't one of those situations where, like, oh, well, I ain't got kids, so, you know, like, who cares type of thing. I don't have kids. No, it don't work like that. If someone was to take your brother, your sister, or whoever from you, if you was trying to get somewhere, just seize them from you, and then, like, you know, possibly have the like, you know, the power to, like, you know, detain you forever from seeing them. And then on top of that, if you're not able to get back to them in a timely manner, they can make them a ward of the government. Basically, another term of saying it, a ward of the state. Take your rights. Just basically take your rights from you. And I'll put it like this. And that's your child. That's your child. You gave birth to them. Oh, but government says, like, oh, well, you know, they're ours now. What kind of shit is that? No wonder these people are out here marching on the streets. Because that shit is wrong. That shit is foul. And then secondly, that Keebler Elf, Jeff Sessions, that racist motherfucker. He gonna sit up there and use the Bible as a crutch to justify what the Trump administration was doing, to justify that. Oh, are we gonna pull out the Bible all of a sudden and pick and choose verses that we gonna use? You wrong for that. And there is a special place in hell for individuals like that. So I'm like this. Come November, when these midterm elections come around, us people with, like, you know, human decency and common sense need to come out and go vote, and we need to start knocking on doors, because this shit is foul. It is straight up foul, and it should not happen. The Trump administration is making this country look like a laughingstock to the rest of the world. And our moral standing is, like, never gonna be the same. Because some of these other people who put that idiot into the White House, who put that idiot in the White House, because it wasn't me. He didn't get my vote. He did not get my vote. So I ain't included in that bunch, because I got good common sense. I'm gonna vote for someone who, let's see, who's gonna go to bat for me, who's gonna represent me, and who is fighting for the things that I want. I'm not gonna vote for someone who's gonna, like, lie out their teeth and then sit up there and say, like, you know, just off the wild batshit stuff, and then on top of that, talk about, like, you know, just like, for example, the situation where Trump said, like, you know, 5,000 judges. Where we gonna get 5,000 judges? We just gonna pull them out of the barbershop? Who says stuff like that? Who does that? I don't know of anyone else who does stuff like that. Yeah, I could go on a tangent with this, but I'm not. I'm gonna keep this video short. I'm gonna keep this video real short. So now in our country, we're having people marching, doing rallies to get these families reunited back together. Because That shit should have never went down like that. It should have never went down like that. Never. And there's, like I said, there's a special place in hell for individuals who justify what they're doing by using the Bible to justify this. Because, I mean, we as a country, we can do better. We can do a lot better than what we're doing right now. And what I just said, where we can do a lot better than what we're doing now, what I mean by that is that when it comes time to vote again, some of you people who did not vote in the previous election, y'all need to get off y'all motherfucking asses and vote. Because this shit is serious. This is no joke. This is no time to be like, well, I'm just not interested type of thing. That is not the type of mentality to be having. Because the shit that's going on right now with these families being separated and possibility of them not being able to get reunited if we don't apply pressure, that shit could turn into, like, you know, the people in the federal government and the administration talking about, like, you know, closing all borders to everyone type of thing. Going that route. So we on a slippery slope. So some of us out here who are, like, you know, going through our daily lives thinking like we can't, like, you know, make some type of change or do something. Pick up the phone and call your congressman and apply some motherfucking heat to their ass. And if they're not feeling what you saying, then it's time to vote them asses out and get someone in there who's gonna, like, you know, basically do what you want them to do. Because, I mean, it's like this is a job interview. If you're a politician and you're running for office and you don't listen to your constituencies, it is time for your ass to go. And so there's gonna be a major wake up call for the Republican Party, because the Republican Party is a bunch of spineless, gutless, inhumane bunch of sapsuckers, and their party's done. It is done. So with that, in closing, y'all have a good day. Bye.